Hi everyone, welcome to this video, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we are going to talk about top 5 system administration certification for 2022. These are my recommendations, these are my opinions, so feel free to, if you do have any other suggestion, feel free to tell all the people in the comment section so that all the other IT folks can also refer to those certifications and look up to them, like what are they about and all of that. But on my list, let's start with the number one pick. My number one pick will be Red Hat Certified System Administration, so RHCSA from Red Hat. So this is my number one pick. And this is for, if you want to pursue Linux administration in particular. So this is for that purpose. Basically, Red Hat is that pioneer in this Linux server industry, because most of the enterprise servers are running Red Hat, right? So learning Red Hat can give you an added advantage over to your skill set which you already have, or it will help you to gain new skill sets as well. The cost of this exam in the US market is around $400 plus taxes, and in India it is around 16,500 Indian rupees. So it will be around, I think, 250 to $300, so in that range. Yeah, this is about RHCSA, and now Red Hat is acquired by IBM. So I will also suggest you to look down their website. And if you suppose you want to become a Linux administrator, so RHCSA is the best one because it has a long path. Like after RHCSA, you can give RSCE, which is an expert in this domain, and you can also give some automation certification. So Ansible is also owned by Red Hat, so Red Hat maintains Ansible, and they also have an Ansible certification. So yeah, you have to look at all these properties when you're talking about a Red Hat certification. So yeah, definitely RSCSA is my number one pick. For my second pick will be LPIC certification. So LPI is, as you know, it is Linux Professional Institute, and their certification have basically three categories: 1, 2 and 3. So beginner, intermediate and advanced for the Linux certification. So LPI is also one of those certification provider which has a lot of value on the industry, and they are well known certification. So if you get any one of those, and one more thing, like you can pursue in advance. So LPIC 1 will be the beginner level certification, then you can do 2, then 3. So this also has a entire path. Yeah, definitely LPIC will be my recommendation. The cost for the exam, all the exams, is $200 in the US market and $90 in emerging markets like India. The next on my list is a cloud certification, and not surprising because now most of our workloads are moving into cloud. So this is not surprising at all that I have included a cloud certification in a system administration list. But the third one on my list is AWS Certified SysOps Administrator, which is SOAC02 exam. So the cost of the exam, first of all, is $150 in any country. So the benefit of this certification is you get to know how to run how to administer your workloads in cloud. So you get to know a lot of services like CloudFormation, and then some networking services as well, like VPC, Route 53, like the entire administration it covers. And it also includes the SSM, which is very important if you are working with with suppose hundreds of instances in AWS. So SSM is very important. So yeah, it covers all of that. So this will be my like on my top 3. The third pick will be this. The fourth one on my list is CompTIA Linux Plus, and not surprising, I have also given the exam last year in December, and I also passed it. So this exam is particularly for those folks who want to take up Linux as a skill to their skill set. So if you like know a thing or two about cloud or networking and you want to skill up on Linux, so the CompTIA Linux Plus is that perfect certification, because first thing is it is vendor neutral. Now vendor neutral means it also covers CentOS, which is the copy of Red Hat, the free copy of Red Hat. And the second thing, it also covers Debian, which Ubuntu, Kali Linux, all of them basically run on Debian distribution. So it covers both the major distribution, it also I think covers Fedora. Small portion is about Fedora. Mostly it is focused on CentOS and Ubuntu. So Debian and Red Hat. So this is for that reason this I have included this on my list, and this is for all those folks who are trying to add up the Linux as their skill set, and they already are working on something else. They don't want to become Linux administrator completely, but they want to gain a little knowledge about Linux as well. So CompTIA Linux Plus is for those people. Now talking about the cost of the exam, it is $348 US in the US and $196 US in emerging countries. So means developing countries. You also have to take care of taxes. I'm just giving you these prices without any tax. So if any tax is applicable to your country, so you can calculate that. Yeah, that is my number 4th, CompTIA Linux Plus. And the number 5, so I all like RSCSA I talked about, LPIC and CompTIA Linux Plus. These 3 were Linux administration certification, right? And a lot of people on the Instagram, so if you have not followed me on Instagram, follow here because I know you will get the latest update and all of that. So many people ask me about MCSA and MCSE certification, which was like these 2 certification were by Microsoft, and these were about Windows administration including PowerShell and all. So now Windows have retired these certifications. So Microsoft have decided to retire their MCSA, MCSE lineup. So in this case, now we don't have any Windows specific administration certification, right? Now Microsoft has moved to role-based certification. So in case of Windows, which is my number 5 point, there is no specific certification for Windows, but now Microsoft has these role-based certification. So if you want to work on Azure, suppose, so you have like my Azure System Administrator Associate certification, right? Like these, they have divided their certification. If you want to go to specifically Microsoft 365 and all of their products, so you can go for a Microsoft 365 certification for system administration. I have also provided a link in the description box, and you can check that out for all the Microsoft certification which are related to administration or system administration. So yeah, obviously Microsoft, like Windows servers is like 90% of Fortune 500 companies use Windows servers. So you need to know Windows server. So like there is a huge demand for that. I don't know why Microsoft retired their MCSA, MCSE. They were great certification in terms of your overall knowledge gain, and they were having different domains there. So I don't know why they retired that, because those were one of the best certification in the IT industry. But right now, as we have these role-based certifications, so it is better to choose any one from them. Yeah, you can select based on your interest and your passion. And if you are talking about Windows administration, learning PowerShell also becomes very, this is the essential. If you want to learn Linux administration, so bash scripting is the that tool where you can automate the things. In Windows, that is done by PowerShell. Like the job of the bash scripting is replaced by PowerShell in Windows. So you need to learn PowerShell as well. And Microsoft has very good documentation as well, so you can refer to that. You can refer to some YouTube videos. YouTube is a great platform to learn about Microsoft and as well as Linux. But yeah, this is about this video. So if you talk about again the conclusion of this video, the top 5 Linux administration certification. So the number 1 will be RSCSA, number 2 will be LPIC, all the 3 certifications. Number 3 on my list will be AWS certified SysOps administrator, and number 4 on my list will be CompTIA Linux Plus, and number 5 will be any role-based certification from Windows or Microsoft to be particular. So if you talk about Microsoft, then go to their website, link is in the description. Actually, I provided link to all the certifications in the description, so you can read them in detail. So this is about this video. This was a quick, short, simple video, and I will see you in the next one with another video. So thank you for watching. and I hope you're having a good day. Goodbye. Take care.